Acura's all-new ADX, a compact SUV that isn't just built for one thing, it's precision crafted for everything. To escape the grind with available all-wheel drive. To go with your flow with available Google built-in.
Hey Google, turn it up.
Okay, turning up the volume. And crafted to be heard with an available Bang & Olufsen premium sound system. The all-new Acura ADX, crafted to match your energy. Acura, precision crafted performance.
Take your vibes and go.
Google is a trademark of Google LLC.
So good, so good, so good.
New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. And that means thousands of can't-miss deals just in time for summer.
The denim section is unreal.
Why do I rack? All the dresses.
I always find something amazing.
Plus, buy it online and pick it up in-store the same day for free. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
Welcome, dear listeners. I'm your haunted host, Jennifer, and thank you for joining me tonight in my spirit parlor. Come in, take a seat by the candlelight, and let's unravel another mystery of the spirit world. Tonight, we are talking about past lives and soul contracts. What are they? How might they show up in your life? And whether or not you're bound by agreements you made before your current incarnation. Let's begin. Many spiritual traditions hold that our souls do not simply live once, but instead we experience multiple lifetimes to learn, evolve, and grow. Past lives can shape the essence of who we are now. Our fears, our talents, even the people we're drawn to. But how do you know if a past life is influencing you? There are a few common signs that a past life is surfacing in your current experience. Do you have any unexplained phobias or fears? Have you ever had an intense fear of something with no clear reason? Fear of deep water, fire, or even abandonment might stem from a traumatic past life experience. And also, let's talk about déjà vu, the uncanny feeling of having been somewhere before, even though you never have in this life. It could be a past life memory resurfacing for you. Another common sign associated with past life experience is strong attractions or aversions to people and places. Have you ever met someone that you instantly felt like you knew them, or you instantly really felt drawn to them or repelled by them? Perhaps your soul knew theirs in a former life. Or maybe you visit a city and you feel an overwhelming sense of familiarity with it, even though you have never been there before. Also think about reoccurring dreams. Sometimes past life memories seep through our dreams, showing us glimpses of who we once were. Or perhaps you have unnatural talents or interests. Have you picked up a skill effortlessly, or are you being drawn to a specific time period or culture? These could be clues of past life significance. My personal thoughts on this, if we think of ourselves as a soul, I really do feel that we are multidimensional, and though we are experiencing a timeline in a human body right now, there's a reason for that. It's a singular experience where we are a little bit shepherded away from the collective so that we could have a bit of an individual human experience on this material realm. But that doesn't mean that other aspects of ourselves aren't also present. Think about multiple timelines, everything all the time, all at once type of theory, where we can be present in this linear time, but also grasp the concept that time perhaps isn't linear, and time doesn't operate as we perceive it as human beings. Therefore, multiple lifetimes and multiple incarnations can be happening in parallel. When I was really young, I think it was before the age of 5, no one had talked to me about the concept of reincarnation at that young age, but I remember thinking about it even then. In particular, I remember one time I was in the back seat of the car, looking out the window as the trees were going by, and I remember thinking, in the past, this car would have been a carriage, and we used candlelight instead of electricity, and things like that, where drawing parallels to what my current experience was versus what it would have been like in earlier times. So at a very young age, I was already playing with the idea that reincarnation was real without any kind of external influence suggesting that that was even something that other people thought about or believed in. And that in itself is comforting to me, to think that this world isn't all there is, and this is just this little glimpse that we're experiencing right now. It's a precious, precious thing, but it's not all there is. So let's say you suspect a past life is affecting you. How can you explore that? There are methods out there for you to think about and maybe try. Meditation and visualization. Set an intention before meditating and allow yourself to drift into impressions that come to you. You might see symbols, places, or even faces that seem familiar. When you're done meditating, go ahead and note the details and see if anything lines up accurately for you, if you can do that research. There's also formal past life regression, which is a guided session by a hypnotherapist who can guide you to access past life memories in a controlled and safe way. You can also try dream journaling. Keep track of your dreams, especially ones that feel historical or symbolic or even deeply emotional. Also explore reading your own signs. Pay attention to your fears, your interests, and what emotionally resonates with you in history. And from there, you can meditate on any of those details. And finally, Akashic Records readings. The Akashic Records, which I am sure to do at least one episode on. The Akashic Records are believed to be a spiritual archive of every soul's journey. Some readers specialize in accessing these records to reveal past life insights. While I have you here with me this evening, I also want to talk a little bit about the concept of soul contracts. Before we incarnate, it is believed that our souls could make agreements, soul contracts, with other souls to help us grow. These contracts often involve key relationships, significant life challenges, or important lessons. They shape our journey, but do they control us? And that's a big question. If you've made an agreement before you were born, do you have to honor it? The answer is more flexible than you might think. Some soul contracts are meant to be fulfilled, but others are designed to challenge you to break free from them. Not all agreements are meant to be lifelong. If a contract is causing deep pain or no longer aligns with your growth, you can renegotiate it. So if you feel you possess a soul contract and that it's holding you back, there are ways to release it. For one, you can identify the lesson. Ask yourself, what have I learned? Have I outgrown this experience? Recognizing the lesson is often the key to release. Also, you can explore energetic cord cutting. Visualize yourself cutting the energetic ties that bind you to a person or a situation. You can also explore rewriting the agreement. In meditation or ritual, State that you are dissolving the contract and creating a new one aligned with your highest good. You can also seek spiritual guidance, working with a healer, intuitive, or even engaging in deep shadow work can help you process and let go. And if you're interested in the topic of shadow work, let me know, and I'm happy to talk about that topic and explore it with you. And finally, trust your sovereignty. You are not bound by anything that no longer serves your growth. The power to change your path is always yours. What I love about past lives and talking about soul contracts is that it reminds us that we're part of something bigger. There's a bigger story than what we can see in this one lifetime, that our soul's history can shape our experiences, our relationships, and our personal evolution. And ultimately, we have the power to choose, to learn, to release, to step into our fullest, most complete selves. Have you ever felt a strong connection to a past life or experienced the weight of a soul contract? Or perhaps it was one that gave you such certainty and knowing, you felt a confirmation that really validated where you were at that point in your life. I would love to hear your thoughts. So leave a comment or email me at speaknow@italktoghost.com. Thank you so much for stepping into the Spirit Parlor with me tonight. Until next time, keep your intuition sharp, your heart open, and your spirit curious. I'll see you on Friday for some ghost stories and perhaps some mediumship work. In the meantime, take care.
If you enjoy stories of the paranormal and the unexplained, join me for They're Not Shadows. As I got out of the car, lightning lit up the sky. The trees making a jagged display through the rain. They're not shadows. It's a spooky good time.
Hello? Are you okay?
Welcome to Brew Crime, a true crime and beer podcast.
This is a podcast where we pick a theme, cover a few cases, and pair them with craft beer.
Join me, Mike.
And me, JT.
As we explore the world of crime, conspiracies, or whatever catches our attention. You can find us on social media at Brewcrime or our website, brewcrime.com. And you can find us on any podcast app at Brewcrime Podcast.
Join us as we discuss the horrible crimes that surround us and maybe, definitely tip a bottle or two back as you do it. Drink with us the second and last Tuesday of every month.